There's a lot of things that we learn to do as humans that don't come naturally to us. Take driving, for example. Now, when you're first learning how to drive, it's something that you have to consciously think about. You know, keep your hands at 10 and 2, buckle up, use your turn signal, check your gauges, all of these things you have to consciously think about doing. But after a while, after hours of practice and repetition, you don't think about those things anymore. They just become second nature to you. Naturally, you don't think about them. Worship is similar in that in worship we do things that don't come naturally to us. But after a while, we hope that it creates a second nature. Confession is one of those things. Saying I'm sorry is not something that we naturally do as humans. It's hard. We don't like to admit that we're wrong. But confession is something that we need to cultivate in our lives. You see, confession isn't about just the liturgical thing that we do in worship. It's not about checking off this box, this list that we have to accomplish in church. It's not even about how bad we feel about the things that we've done or guilt and shame. It's not about those things. Confession is about admitting our own sin, and in so doing, we recognize how much we need God and His grace. So as we do this over and over again, day after day, week after week, seeing our own sin, confessing it to God, saying I'm sorry, and putting ourselves in God's hands, we become more like the people that He wants us to be. We see our need for God's grace day after day. And that will help us become more like our Heavenly Father.